Welcome to our journey exploring some of the most unusual burial practices from around the world. Death, a universal experience, unites humanity in grief and remembrance. Yet the ways we honor our dearly departed are as diverse as the cultures from which they come. From sky burials to underwater graves, let's dive into these fascinating traditions that offer a glimpse into the beliefs and values of people across the globe. Today, we journey to the far corners of our planet to witness these rituals and to learn from them. In doing so, we hope to gain a deeper understanding of the human experience and of the many ways we find meaning in the cycle of life and death. High on the Tibetan plateau, where the air is thin and the mountains scrape the sky, death takes on a unique form. This is the realm of the sky burial, an ancient tradition rooted in the Buddhist belief in the impermanence of the physical body. When a person dies, their body is wrapped in simple white cloth and carried up to a designated location high in the mountains. Here, amidst swirling prayers and the chanting of monks, the body is laid out on a platform of stones. This is not a time for sorrow, but for acceptance and a final act of generosity. The body, now an empty vessel, is left exposed to the elements. Vultures, revered as celestial beings, descend from the sky, drawn by the scent of the offering. They strip the flesh from the bones, returning the body to the earth in a raw and powerful display of the cycle of life and death. Our journey takes us now to Ghana, a land where death is not an end, but a transition celebrated with vibrant color and artistry. Here, the traditional black coffin is eschewed in favor of something far more expressive: the fantasy coffin. These elaborate creations, often shaped like animals, objects, or even professions, reflect the life, passions, and aspirations of the deceased. A fisherman might be laid to rest in a giant fish, a seamstress in a sewing machine, a musician in a guitar. The creation of these coffins is a highly skilled craft passed down through generations. Each one is unique, a testament to the individuality of the person it will carry to the afterlife. This fusion of artistry, tradition, and celebration creates a truly unforgettable send-off. Deep in the highlands of Indonesia, on the island of Sulawesi, live the Torajan people, a culture with a unique relationship with death. Here, death is not a sudden departure, but a gradual process, one that binds the living and the dead in a prolonged farewell. When a person dies, they are not immediately whisked away to a funeral home. Instead, they are kept in the family home, often for months or even years. During this time, the deceased is treated as if they were still alive, spoken to, offered food and drink, and included in family gatherings. This extended period of cohabitation culminates in an elaborate funeral ceremony, a grand feast for the entire community. This is a time to celebrate the life of the deceased, to share stories, and to strengthen the bonds between the living and the dead. From the ancient traditions of the East, we travel to the vibrant streets of New Orleans, a city renowned for its music, its culture, and its unique approach to death. In New Orleans, funerals are not somber affairs, but joyous celebrations of life, infused with the soulful rhythms of jazz. As the funeral procession makes its way through the streets, a brass band leads the way. The music begins with mournful dirges, a solemn farewell to the departed. But as the procession continues, the music transforms, shifting into lively, upbeat jazz tunes that fill the air with energy and rhythm. This transformation in the music reflects a belief that death, while a sad occasion, is also a time to celebrate the life that has passed and to find joy in the memories left behind. It is a testament to the indomitable spirit of New Orleans, a city that embraces life in all its forms. Our final destination takes us to the Philippines, to the rugged Cordillera region of Luzon Island. Here, high up on sheer cliff faces, we find the hanging coffins of the Igorot people, a sight both eerie and awe-inspiring. These coffins, some centuries old, are not buried in the ground. Instead, they are painstakingly placed within natural caves or secured to the cliff face with wooden beams. This practice, passed down through generations, is more than just a burial custom. It is a way of life, a connection to the ancestors, and an expression of their spiritual beliefs. The Igorot believe that by placing their dead in these elevated positions, they are closer to the heavens, to their ancestors, and to the gods. It is a practice that reflects a deep respect for the dead and a desire to honor their memory in a truly unique and unforgettable way. From the windswept Tibetan plateaus to the bustling streets of New Orleans, these unique burial practices show the diverse ways cultures around the world honor their dead. Each tradition, steeped in history and belief, offers a window into the human experience, reminding us that while death may be universal, the ways we commemorate it are as varied as life itself. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey across the globe, exploring the extraordinary ways we say goodbye. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more intriguing content.